Hello my friends, Asoka the Geek here, and for this review we're going to take a look at the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse, Monsterverse, Wonder Woman versus Godzilla. So this is a 3-pack actually with 7-inch scale Wonder Woman, I think 3-4-inch scale Wonder Woman, and Godzilla. As you can see, it's a crossover with the legendary comic books Monsterverse. And there's the box art on the back. Very nice box art. I ordered this from the McFarlane online store a few weeks ago. It was also available at other retailers as well. And I know it's sold out pretty fast. I am a big Godzilla fan. Love Godzilla. I don't really collect any Godzilla figures. I used to collect the NECA, like 6-inch or 7-inch scale figures. Those were beautiful, but they just took up a lot of space, especially with the tails. So yeah, I don't really have anything left. Was I really interested in a Godzilla figure? No. The only reason I bought this was for Wonder Woman, which isn't too much of a surprise. I think most of us who bought this set got it mainly for the Wonder Woman, which is unfortunate. You know, McFarlane has released some really nice Wonder Woman figures, the modern Wonder Woman, the Wonder Woman you're seeing here, but they've all been hard to get. The regular Wonder Woman, the one they released was over a year ago now, seemed like pretty limited, and it's very expensive on the secondary market now. So I was very excited to hear that they were doing another comic book version of Wonder Woman, but to bundle it with this is unfortunate because, again, if there's been 100 Wonder Woman figures and this is just another random, Wonder Woman like Batman or Superman, fine. But there's so few Wonder Womans that I feel like just release this on its own, please, because there are a lot of folks who don't have just a standard Wonder Woman. She's a very popular character, so I think it would be nice if they just release Wonder Woman, this Wonder Woman, or another nice comic book accurate Wonder Woman, single, easy to get release. That would be nice. Anyways, enough with my soapbox. Let's get this set out of the package and take a closer look. Alright, so there's everything outside of the packaging. So we have our 7-inch scale Wonder Woman, our 3 to 4-inch scale Wonder Woman, and Godzilla. As you can see, the smaller Wonder Woman does scale pretty nicely with that Godzilla. And before we look at this Wonder Woman, let's take a look at Godzilla here. There is the trading card if you're interested. Got some lint there, and that. There's the trading card. And then here is the small Wonder Woman. Again, scales nicely with that big Godzilla there, so that's kind of cool. But as for Godzilla, it's kind of hard to show you because my camera is kind of hard in my display area here, but it's a nice Godzilla. I like the texture of the scales. He looks good. I like the blue for his fire breath. Doesn't really have a ton of articulation. I can't even get the arms to move. I don't know if mine are just really tight, but yeah, it's a good looking Godzilla. It's just that I was not in the market for a Godzilla, and if I was going to buy a Godzilla, it would be a lot smaller than this. I like those like NECA scaled Godzillas just because it takes up too much space. So yeah, it's fine. Again, I didn't buy the set for Godzilla, so there you go. But if you're interested in Godzilla, there he is. Let me know if you want to see more of Godzilla, and I can do like a YouTube short or something, kind of with some better angles here, but sorry, it doesn't really fit well in the review space that I'm currently in. Anyways, on to the main event. Here is the Wonder Woman that I bought this set for, and I think she looks fantastic. So this is obviously using the Gal Gadot Wonder Woman body, but she's got the skirt, which I love. I love the way that looks. Hate the lasso. I hate it when they do these type of lassos. You can see it's already become untangled. I never have good luck getting it looking correct. I prefer the plastic lasso, so that's going to get chucked. But there she is. I love the head sculpt. It looks just like the Jim Lee statue they released last year, so I think that looks great. I've always liked this, the Gal Gadot Wonder Woman. The body, the second version anyways, with the shorter legs. It looks great. Good range of motion here. There we go. Yeah, it looks fantastic. This reminds me of like the DC Icons or Wonder Woman from DC Direct. but I love it. I wish it came with a shield and sword, because I prefer Wonder Woman armed like that with her shield and sword, but it's okay. I'm sure I can dig one up here. But yeah, I love the head sculpt on this. That looks fantastic. The skirt looks really good. There's the boots. The colors are vibrant and shiny. Well, on the red pieces anyway. Love the gold outline around the armor skirt. The bracelets. Yeah, I think it looks awesome. Is it worth buying this whole set, which I think was, gosh, was this like $70? It was a lot. It was quite a bit. Well, for me, obviously it was, since I did, because I really wanted this Wonder Woman figure. And, you know, for me, Wonder Woman's up there with Superman and Batman as far as I will buy pretty much all the versions of her different suits and costumes and whatnot. So I had to have this. But yeah, this is just, again, like I mentioned in the opening of the review, I really hope they release another version or this version, single carded, maybe different head sculpt or something, just so people don't have to spend so much on this set to get this really nice looking Wonder Woman. Let's see how Wonder Woman compares with a few other McFarlane figures. Alright, so there's the new Wonder Woman right in the center. To the right is the body that is pretty much reusing, so you can see the difference in the skin tones and the red and the blues. I mean, the skirt looks pretty much totally redesigned, but the boots are pretty much the same, just different paint colors there, but you can see the difference. And of course, the modern Wonder Woman, Death Metal Wonder Woman, which is still my favorite McFarlane figure. I love this Death Metal Wonder Woman. And of course, the classic Wonder Woman on the right, very end there. So yeah, McFarlane has produced some really awesome Wonder Woman figures. These are all awesome figures in my opinion. Would love to see a few more. Would love to make the comic book ones a little bit more accessible for folks who want to get them. But yeah, those look fantastic. Let's see how Wonder Woman looks next to a Superman and Batman. Alright, so there she is next to Hush Batman and Silver Age Superman. I think she scales really nicely with both of these. She looks taller than, or she's about the same height, maybe a little taller than Superman, but almost to Batman's height. I think she looks really good next to these two. Since this is Rebirth Wonder Woman technically, right? Let's put, there's a new 52 Wonder Woman. Let's put Rebirth Batman next to her. Sadly, he's so small. God, I love the Rebirth Batman, but he is just too small for these other figures, as you can see, which is a bummer, but I think it. But yeah, I think Hush Batman is the guy to go to for this lineup. Or I'm sure there's some other ones we could try out too, but for me, those work. That works right there. But there you go. So at the end of the day, I'm glad I picked up this set because I really wanted this Wonder Woman. Let me know what you guys think. Did you go for this set? Were you able to get it? I know the pre-order sold out pretty fast, but hopefully it'll still be available in stores at some point, or maybe go back up for pre-order. I hope it does. But no, there we go. Should have adjusted that light a lot sooner. There we go. So yeah, I really love the head sculpt on this. Love the colors of the suit. Honestly, it's kind of notching above the modern Wonder Woman as my favorite Wonder Woman from McFarlane, next to the Death Metal one. That's still my absolute favorite. But this is just a great modern looking Wonder Woman. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day.